I wanted to make one last video before I head off. I thought I'd say what I think was going on at these places. And I think there was a lot more going on in these very ancient sites than we are led to believe. I think these people were using different technologies to what we do today. And when I say technologies, I don't mean advanced technologies. I certainly don't mean alien technologies. I just mean different to what we're doing now, and technology that's been lost. I've been to many stone circles all over the United Kingdom and other places, and I've come to some conclusions based on experiences in various circles. And that is that it wasn't just, if you take a look at the archaeological evidence, you only see a certain angle, and that's not the whole picture. I think these people were using other technologies, as in sound technology. It's not so far-fetched if you think of shamanism and tribes who bang drums and get into a trance. I think these people were doing those kind of things at these sites. Perhaps they were taking things like magic mushrooms, because they grow all over England. And they were probably dancing, doing rituals, getting into trances, and so say, conversing with the spirit world. That's actually been recognised at Stonehenge with some research that's been done. There are some weird sound effects occurring there, and there are certain frequencies that are common in various sites. So I think these people are onto something with that. And I was at a stone circle in Cornwall once with my then partner, who sadly passed away. And it's a very small circle, and there were only about 3 standing stones in the outer circle. And a couple came along, and we started chatting. And one of us moved to a different part of the circle, and we all heard the voice echoing. Now, neither of us could figure out how and why. We were standing in a field out in the open, and yet we all heard the echoing effect, and we all took it in turns to stand in a particular spot, and we all heard the effect. So there's something about the way the stones are laid out, and some of the stones have actually been cut so that they're slightly curved on the inside, and they're producing these sound effects, these echo effects. Now if you imagine the whole circle was complete, and you've got a lot of people inside banging drums, and you just create frequencies. You can do it with the voice as well, like in sort of meditative type hummings and things like this. You can create different frequencies, and it alters your consciousness. And I don't think that's far-fetched at all. So I think that's what was going on in these places. That wasn't just what these places were used for, but certainly it was a part of the rituals that they were doing. I'm sure there were other things going on as well, but we're only just scratching the surface when it comes down to discovering alternative theories and ideas. And it's good to see now that people are actually thinking outside of the box, because science is very, very limited. So that's my opinion. I've been coming to these places for years. I've been coming here for more than 25 years, so I'm never going to claim that I'm some kind of expert, but you build up a picture over years and you realise that just the science and the archaeology is not enough to explain what's going on. And of course, we're talking about really ancient sites. Obviously, I've uploaded a lot of videos from Greece. We know what was going on in Greece. Temples were built to the gods. Lots of living spaces, but we're going back to a different epoch. we're going back thousands of years beyond that into the past, and I think there was something far more different occurring. The same with the Egyptian pyramids. Clearly they weren't tombs for the pharaohs, and again there's some interesting research coming out of that right now to do with various different kinds of technologies. So that's it for today. Time to get on the road. I'm going to go to Avebury Hill now. I'll do a quick video there as well.